Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. What we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So we're up and running. Romero. Spence. Gallagher. Bissouma forwards and with intent. Picks it up out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Gravenberg. Frimpong. Purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Gravenberg. Frimpong climbs up big!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That looks a good ball through. Now Simmons! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Solanke. Takes a shot! Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rakushin. Bissouma. Driving on and making good progress. Gakpo! Behind for a goal kick. Gakpo. Robertson, McAllister, he is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. Gakpo, Szoboszlai, and a chance! Bissouma, played into space. Great work on the overlap. He can get that clear. Solanke, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Porro. Xavi Simons shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Frimpong. And it's Salah.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's played forward. Richarlison. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That looks a cracking ball. Vicario drops his gloves on it, nice and calm. Gomez makes the interception. Played down the flank. Now it's McAllister. McAllister goes on a run down the left wing. Dragushin. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs raising at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Isak, oh, good spread. Frimpong picks it up now. And the shot! That's another chance! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Vicario, some heroic goalkeeping. but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gallagher thinks one through. And that's been won straight back. And here's Solanke. Oh, just skips past his man.
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Pedro Porro, Dragushin, Romero, aim forwards, with Richarlison, Spence, delicate ball and it needs to... Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Solanke is offering a wry smile there.
For a change in personnel, Gakpo, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Spence
Have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Simple. It's a good run down the right. Frimpong charging forward down that flank. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Pedro Porro has gone direct here. Sarr. Pedro Porro. Gallagher. Richarlison. Gallagher. Gallagher gently done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
And Solanke! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. Robertson wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. Soboslai gently done. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Sarr. 75 minutes played. Romero moved on forwards. Gallagher. Sarr. Muscular approach does pay off here. And they counter here, and here's Isak.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Frimpong aimed forwards. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Davis. He can run onto that. That's a dangerous... Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rodrygo is looking to make a big first impression here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Some good work on the right flank here. Davis, and the keeper's got it again. Clearly not happy with that. It's run loose here. Oh, some tackle that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Gomez, and he's straight offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
So that's it. It is all over. The analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days, but only one thing matters for now: they lost it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.